Marker.
This is feature filmmaking on a micro-budget with Sorry We're Dead. Hey, Alex Zaitchuk here, writer-director of the indie dramedy Sorry We're Dead, and welcome to my little series about some of the details and decisions that went into finishing my first feature. When we were making Sorry We're Dead, we included lots of little background details that are quite subtle and likely go over most audiences' heads. I thought I could show some of these off here to encourage you to keep an eye out for these kinds of details in the movie, and other movies and forms of media as well. One of my favorite little nearly invisible details is in this scene, as Bert is gathering his things. In the film, he believes he has broken a hard drive, and if you look at his computer screen, you can see that he is on www.howtofixharddrives.com. You can barely make it out, but the button that normally reads Contact Us is actually Don't Contact Us, which I find delightful. In another scene here, Lana says that her film career feels so far away.
I was originally hoping to make movies. That just feels so far away.
Immediately after this, we cut to a GoPro shot.
Try to GoPro.
Which has a very wide-angle lens that makes this film career poster in the background feel even further away. Then later in the film, when she's feeling crushed and hopeless, we can actually see that this film career poster has an X through it. Here's one that one of my sound designers, Kent Sparling, thought of. In this scene, Bert is wearing an iPhone cable as a shoelace, and in the following scene, Lana says,
and he leaves his shoelace there. All because he wants people to ask him if he's wearing a wire.
If you listen closely to the sound design in the previous scene,
can you grab me a USB 3 cable?
Mm-hmm.
1968,
Why is this here?
You hear something that sounds a bit like a police radio, playing into that wearing a wire joke that isn't even stated until the next scene. One of the details that makes me smile every time is this awful, giant wall of text PowerPoint that this lecturer is directly reading from. But it's a failed presentation in so many more ways than just the giant wall of text. The presenter is just showing their PowerPoint directly without going into presenter mode, so you can see all the UI elements of the desktop here. Also, the text is running off the slide at the bottom, and they've also just left the default click to add title text and written all their text over the top of it. Also, they've clearly copied and pasted some of this information directly from Wikipedia. I love how ridiculous this all is. Just peak PowerPoint lecture, in my opinion. Alright, finally, I'll point out this one. This scene starts as live action.
I used to make little stop motion animations with that.
Then goes to stop motion.
Play it, and it looks like it's moving.
And then, just as Lana says real life, it cuts back to live action.
I'm too busy, I guess. Real life just sort of took over.
I had always wanted her saying real life to be what motivated the cut from stop motion back to live action, and it ended up sticking around through the final cut. This is just a small sampling of little details you can find in the micro-budget feature film Sorry We're Dead. There's a lot more of them in the film, so go check the film out on platforms like Amazon, Apple TV, Vimeo On Demand, or for free on Tubi. I'll see you in the next one.